so that they're not paying 400% interest, or they're not signing a mortgage that they don't understand and lose their home after having paid for a year because they were in over their heads.
In over their heads refers to someone being in a situation that is more powerful than they are, where they become a victim of circumstances. It's similar to the idea of not being able to swim and to being in water over your head and drowning. So someone can be in over their head at work, which could mean that they have too much work, yes, but it also could mean that the work that they are trying to do is beyond their skill level. They don't know how to do the job properly. Similarly, in financial situations, someone may owe more money than they can reasonably pay back. So if they're in over their head, it means that the payment is too large for their income. There was a governor of Illinois, Ron Blagojevich, who thought he could get away with petty corruption without any problems. But he was in over his head when the FBI started investigating him, and it was only a matter of time before he would go to jail. A lot of people move to New York City, specifically Manhattan. They want to become part of the life of Manhattan. But then they find out that things are very, very expensive, and even a fairly decent income doesn't go that far. So they end up in over their heads, and oftentimes they end up in a lot of debt trying to make that dream happen that is just too big for them.
Richard Cordray from Ohio, former Attorney General, former Treasurer, Democratic and Republican Attorney General say this is the right guy for the job. We can't get him through. That's the kind of stuff that drives the American people nuts.
Drive nuts refers to making someone go crazy. The idea of driving them nuts is forcing them in some manner to become nuts or become crazy.
So that's related to our previous word, which was nut. We said it means crazy, eccentric.
Usually drive someone crazy or drive them nuts, normally.
Right.
If it's angry, you make them angry. If it's upset, you get them upset. My next door neighbor has a very loud stereo system with a very powerful bass, and it just drives me nuts. The boss keeps piling up more work on my desk than I can manage. I have to work until 10 o'clock every night. It's driving me crazy. ESL-fullsteamahead.com